안녕하세요, 마라지입니다. 이번에는 폴아웃4 DLC 파하버에서 추가된 지역에 있는 볼트 118 찾아가 보려고 하는데, 팀 알도 번역 기준으로 벼랑 끝 호텔 지역에 있고요. 이 호텔 안에서 그 숨겨진 엘리베이터를 통해서 갈 수 있다고 하네요. 여기가 벼랑끝 호텔인데, 지도는 파하버 근처에 있고요. 여기 보시면 주인공이 나왔던 볼트 입구랑 같은 엘리베이터가 있죠. 그러면 돌. 엘리베이터를 찾아야 되는데, 아카디아, 신스들이 번거지로 있는 곳이죠. 빔음료. 여기 섬에서는 그 폴아웃 시리즈에서 누카 콜라가 되게 유명한데, 누카 콜라보다 빔을 더 좋아했는데, 빔 공장에 가면은 관련된 스토리를 볼 수 있죠.
Sweet.
Come on, just leave it.
어디 있는겨?
Nice.
오!
This won't take long.
폴아웃이 굴 관련해서 진짜 잘 맞는 것 같아요. 완전 처음에 폴아웃 할 때 굴 행동이 막 주춤주춤거리면서 그러다가 갑자기 확 달려들어가지고 이런 거 시체 하나씩 보면 그냥 일단 쏘고 보는 게 얘들이 죽은 척을 하다가
Starting to have fun.
갑자기 일어나 달려와가지고 어디 있는데?
Don't!
텐트 트래퍼 일기장. 플레이하면서 얻은 게 워낙 많아가지고 여기 있다. 터미널 사이에 볼트 하나가 있다고.
Whatever I call it, confirmed kill. Big mistake. Bring in the bait. That looked like it hurt. Opening fire!
여기야.
Legs hit back.
떨어져. 총이 지금 폭발 데미지라서 가까이서 쏘면 나도 죽기 때문에
Pretty sure we're not alone. Chalked up another kill for me. Wow, you're not going to need this anymore.
Nice.
아, 여기 있을 것 같다. 엘리베이터 찾은 것
Going
같아요.
down. Basement. Going up. Ground floor.
아, 이게 아니네? 다시.
Going down. Basement.
이건가 보다. 맵이 바뀌는 그런 효과 같은 게 새로운 구역. 딱 봐도 지하 같은 곳. 세탁 시설 같죠? 여기네. 찾았어.
What's up?
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Maybe. Tell me what's going on.
There's been a suspicious death. We sent someone for help, but no one has come to help us yet. Are you the detective we sent for?
Yes, I'm the detective.
Oh, thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
폴아웃 처음 시작할 때죠. 볼트 열리는 거 완전 멋있었는데. 볼트
Well, it's
118.
about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
Let's talk about my compensation first.
Very well. Consider this a retainer. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, Detective.
Hey.
기존 볼트들과는 달리 굉장히 화려한 장식들이랑 인테리어가 돋보이죠.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the scene? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if I
a
may,
death.
That's
if
what
I
this
could
is
just
to you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
기존
Have a
볼트들과는
look at the
달리
crime scene for clues. Already a week
사람들이 모두 로봇 브레인으로 개조되어 있죠.
residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
금지 현장을 조사하시오.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
로보브레인이 실패작인 거는 오토메트론을 통해서 나왔죠. 사람들이 싹 다 미쳐가지고.
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Is this blood?
찾았다.
Perfect. The baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here?
아, 이거 핏자국이 이어져 있대. 찾기 쉽게.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
살인범을 찾아
Never mind.
고발하라.
I'll be here should you need me.
여기까지 했고. 키스 맥키니 키스 맥키니를 수사하시오. 와, 기존 볼트들과 진짜 차원이 틀리죠. 완전 화려하네.
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while
로봇이
he put the moves
됐지만
on my best
영화를
girl.
But now
찍는
the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Fine. I'm going to the beach.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
로봇들마다 특징을 주려고 뭔가 하나씩 액세서리를 하고 있네요. 산티아고 아비다. 볼트 발전기인 것 같죠?
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law, tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
아, 이 포스터를 말하는 건가?
It's about composition. The balance of colors and emotions and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
화가였나? 생전에?
What does this one say to you?
It looks like trees. In space! Maybe it's about the struggle to maintain life adrift in an empty void!
Intriguing. What a post-cynical futurist interpretation. All meaning is contained in the struggle for life to continue. We must ascend.
실버 크라우드 캐스트 할 때처럼 과장된 목소리가 되게 재밌네요.
And what about this one? And please be honest. For art without honesty is just politics.
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Intriguing. The mind will superimpose meaning where none was intended. I had not considered it. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I take the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh?
뭐야, 얘 왜 이래?
My fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus' torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
얘는 그냥 예술에 미친 사람
It
같네.
sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but Yes, I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
그러면 이번엔 릭스를 조사하러.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last
Letting me
month.
poke through all this garbage.
This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh. Of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No. No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
슬슬
What? Not this again.
Well, let's get out of here.
머리가 맛이 가는 것 같죠?
Had the
Fancy being buried alive.
measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get
그렇지.
sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun,
Whatever.
dear.
I'm going to the lab. Hello, Vivian. Did you need something?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff.
오버시어는
Was there
볼트를
something
관리하는
else,
사람의
Detective?
직책명이죠.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. I'm not sure what else to say, really. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Maybe later.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
Hey,
Well,
얘는 거슬리니까.
take this. You're gonna need it.
I think it's about time we called it quits.
Okay, I'll head back and wait for you. Take care of yourself.
어딨어, 줄리아나.
Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
너도 상태가 안 좋아 보이는데.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
가구들이 다 쓰레기인데? 그 다음 타겟은 오버시어의 사무실을 조사하세요. 여기가 어디냐? 아, 어떻게 그림을 그리나 했는데 페인트를 쏴서 그리나 보네. 올라가는 길. Security?
Protect and serve.
아니네. 여기는 들어온 곳이고.
Protect and serve.
대화하기가 안 되네. 위치 좀 안내해줬으면 좋겠는데. 오버시어 찾았다. 하지만 나는 달인 스킬을 가지고 있지.
Yes.
오버시어가 죽어있네. 완전 개판인 상태로 버려져 있고. 오버시어의 터미널. 역시나 볼트 118도 목적이 있네요. 노동자 계층과 갑부와의 사회적 상호작용을 실험하기 위한 볼트. 실험의 변수가 바뀌었다고?
Progress on construction of the
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
홀로테이프 오버시어의 기록.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds.
죽은 사람이 에즈라 씨죠.
However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
에즈라가 공금 횡령을 한 건가? 줄리아나 릭스를 다시 조사하러 에즈라 씨.
Protect and serve.
Hello, Detective.
아,
How
키스네.
can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Hello, Detective.
저 버트릭스가 사람들을 모조리 개조한 그 사람인 것 같고. 어디 있는 거야? 줄리아나 릭스를 찾아야 되는데.
My fellow connoisseur of the arts, here to see my latest work.
Never mind.
Hello,
Wait,
Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
There's evidence Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
산티아고랑 키스 맥키니를 수사해야 되는 건가? 갱신이 안 되네.
Hello, Detective. Did you...
와, 진짜 일본처럼 태양가를 만들어놨죠.
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far too long.
Can we talk about the murder?
Oh, boo, you're no fun. I suppose we can talk about the case, unless you'd rather hear some stories from my acting career.
Tell me something.
Perhaps if we were better acquainted, I'd be willing to share what I know. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
I must say, You're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Care to hear some of my stories, Detective?
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Care to hear some of my stories, Detective?
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Care to hear some of my stories, Detective?
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
Sounds good, Detective.
뭐야, 진짜가? 어디로 가? 볼트하면서.
That was great, Detective. But we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger.
아니, 어떻게 같이
Hey there, Tiger. Here for more stories about my acting career or something else?
I had some questions to ask.
Sure, darling. What did you need?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, Detective. She had apparently gone to the Overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder. Any thoughts on how it got there?
I don't know, Detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, Detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were... Did you need something else?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds. Said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject. Simply put, darling, I'm the greatest actress in the world. When this international scuffle blows over, I shall return to the silver screen and lead the world to a new golden age of cinema. Did you need something else?
Maybe later.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
대충 아 이거 애들 이름을 기억을 못하겠네.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Hello, Detective. Did you need something? Forgot a personal item at home.
Did you have any thoughts on the case?
I'm afraid not, Detective. Perhaps you'd better speak with Maxwell for that. Looking for a gift to bring back to that special someone?
What have you got?
Keepsakes, hunting equipment, and a variety of small personal items. Need to restock on hunting or fishing supplies?
Let's see what you have.
Let me know if you find something you like.
여긴 입구고.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
The door to the Overseer's office is locked.
Oh, yes. Mr. Parker locked it a while back, after finding out that one of the other residents had been inside. Said it wasn't safe. If the key isn't on him, it's probably in Mr. Parker's room. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
산티아고 앞이다. 어디 있지?
Protect and serve.
얘가 줄리아나 릭스고, 산티아고.
My fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work?
Never mind.
그러니까 그 여자인 것 같은데 화가 났었으니까. 티스는 아닌 것 같고, 산티아고는 예술에 미쳤고. 그러니까 이 세 명이 용의선상에서 줄리아나 릭스가 범인인 것 같으니 일단 저장하고 너를 고발하겠다.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer.
얘들아?
Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Ezra? You're alive.
Well, congratulations on catching up, Detective. Yes, I've been masquerading as Juliana for some time now.
What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some
그 누구냐?
outdated ideals?
그 여자를
Why
죽이고
did you kill Juliana?
I
줄리아를
hadn't
죽이고
planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how is this going to go down?
얘가 줄리아나가 화가 나서, 그러니까 에즈라가 횡령을 해서 줄리아나가 화가 나니까 이걸 고발하려고 했는데 이거를 막기 위해 에즈라가 걔를 죽였고, 그리고 에즈라는 줄리아나 목소리를 이용해서 그 로봇한테 붙어있는 오브젝트 같은 것도 줄리아나 걸 빼앗겠죠? 그래가지고 줄리아나 행세를 하고 있었네.
If I'm going to let you go, I want a cut of what you've stolen.
So it's like that, eh? Fine. I'll grease your palm a bit, Detective.
원래 이런 건 돈 뜯어내고 죽이는 거죠.
Free to go.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end
싸움인가?
this.
떨어져.
Well, that's it then.
뇌사 2부. 에즈라 파커를 쓰러뜨려라. 끝났네. 얘가 줄리아나구만.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
Does it really matter?
Yes, of course it matters. The man was a murderer. We need to know if he is still at large.
He attacked me. But it's over now. Your residents are safe.
There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
끝났구만. 이걸로 이걸로 죽일걸. 그러면 좀 더 드라마틱했을 텐데. 어쨌든 볼트 118의 음모는 에즈라의 자작극이었던 걸로 끝.